Hey Aries, how you guys doing? Thank you for visiting, stopping by. I'm gonna do a love reading for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Ascending. This is for you and your partner, whoever you have on your mind. It could be someone you've dealt with in the past, an ex, someone you're currently dating. Okay. Keep in mind that the energy is interchangeable, so feel free to switch the roles if it makes more sense. And time is fluid, okay? So it can play out today, tomorrow, next week, or it could occur in the recent past. Okay. Ooh, there's a mask, okay? So not showing true feelings, hiding, okay? Pretending, deluding. So what I'm seeing is that, yeah, your person is wearing a mask. We get this very, very common in a twin flame connection. You're dealing with someone who won't take the mask off, okay? They're pretending to be something that they're not, okay? I feel like right now you guys are on a journey. A lot of you guys are on a spiritual journey, right? Some of you guys may have had like the rug ripped right under from you, okay, with this connection. Some of you guys, it could have been an ending that was very devastating, very tragic. It just happened unexpectedly. But a lot of you guys are becoming more spiritually aware, in tune with yourself, and you see the true you. You're really like, I'm getting, you guys are going through like a soul awakening, and you're seeing your true self at the core. However, your person is still in this energy of pretending, okay? Pretending to be something that they're just not, okay? And this is someone who struggles with taking that mask off, with showing their self, being vulnerable, okay? Some of you guys, they're hiding their feelings from you, all right? They're going around hiding their feelings from you. They're not even talking for a lot of you guys. They're not even communicating. They're holding on to this. So, you know, when you're holding back, you're holding on to something that you really just want to be able to express and be free and liberate yourself. But your person there's some heavy energy here. Your person is holding on to these feelings, these secrets, these emotions, and it's heavy weight. It's heavy weight here. So we have your twin pretending to be something that they're not. They don't want to show their true self to you. Maybe they're in fear, okay? I do feel like they could have did something in the past where they're embarrassed of, okay? Let's see, what else we need to know? The chaser, okay? So we got a runner-chaser type of connection here, okay? Someone's running away. You're chasing, perhaps. You feel like you're chasing your partner. Some of you guys, you feel like you've been chasing this person for too long, okay? And there's a situation here, maybe some of you guys decided, you know what? I'm not chasing, right? I'm not chasing. I need to be the one that needs to be chased after. So what I'm seeing is that, yeah, there's a chaser, a runner chaser, codependent connection here between you and your person. Some of you guys, I'm going to say it, okay, it may trigger you, but what I'm seeing is that some of you guys, it's triggering your abandonment issues. Some of you guys, your person just all of a sudden abandoned the connection. They neglected you. I feel like there was no warning, okay? Some of you guys, it may have happened just overnight. All of a sudden, this person switched off. They weren't interested. They didn't want to continue on in this connection, and it triggered some kind of abandonment issues within you. Now, these abandonment issues, it may not have happened from a child. It could have been past life hurt and baggage that you were perhaps carrying for a very long time. So I do feel a lot of you guys, this is a divine connection. You're going through this for a reason, but there's something here you have to learn from it. There's a lesson here you guys may have to learn, to not chase people who, you know, who are not free with themselves, right? Who can't surrender, who can't just be true to themselves. So yeah, there's some abandonment here. Okay, there definitely was a past abandonment. What else do we need to know? The golden mirror, okay, self-absorbed, one-sided connection, relationship, love bombing here. So things were very imbalanced, okay, right? Things were, there was a lack of reciprocity, okay? Something here was an equal give and take, right? Like the Six of Pentacles energy. So I do feel like your person with the golden mirror, they're looking at themselves, right? They're looking at themselves in the mirror. There's some mirroring going on is what I'm seeing. And I feel like this person was very selfish. They were very absorbed with themselves. It's like they could do no wrong in their eyes. They could do no wrong. And there were some things that they did, and I feel like it wasn't until later that they're looking back and they're like, wow, I was wrong. Oh, I was just full of it. So yeah, you guys are leaving a one-sided connection. I do feel there was a reason why this separation happened, because I do feel there was some kind of unfairness or treatment that you got that was very poor. Okay, now we do got the palm tree, which says stability, security, growth, okay, endurance, flexibility. So with this palm tree energy, there's you're gaining stability back in your life. You guys are working on yourself, right? You're strengthening yourself. You guys are growing from this situation. Some of you guys are growing thicker skin. I'm getting, maybe you guys were very sensitive at one point, or there's some things your person said that really hurt you. You guys are growing thicker skin from that. I'm also seeing stability wise, you guys are bettering yourself. Okay, through this experience, you're learning to rely on yourself for things. Okay, especially for my divine feminines out there. You know, you are paving the way for yourself, for your future. You're working on whether it's going back to school, learning new skills, starting a business. There's something about your stability. You are you're in that, like, queen. I'm getting a Pentacles energy. Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, doesn't matter. You're taking ownership of your life. It's a very powerful card. Powerful energy is what I'm feeling. And you guys are growing. You are expanding, okay? You're moving forward in your life. Let's get one more card here. The clock. Let's get one more. I don't know, I said one more that I get two, right? How funny. So the clock is here, need time, takes time. So there's some kind of cycle here that's been going on for a very long time. Time to heal, progress. So yeah, I do feel like your person was taking forever to do something in the past. You may have been waiting for this person to whether commit or to show their true selves, right? Wearing a false mask. Some of you guys, again, there's been a lot of time since you guys have spoken to your person, okay? There's something about the clock. So there's still a need for time to heal, time to recover. Your person, they may be very silent and distant because they need to get their acts together. They need to work on themselves. So there's some kind of progress that is taking place here. There's progress, there's movement. And we got the coffin energy. The coffin energy is endings, bringing new beginnings, right? Growth, change, transition. So there's some kind of big awakening here. Like I said, there's an ending. Like we go through like the dark night of the soul during our awakening process. Now it's very difficult sometimes, right? But it allows us to see things that we didn't see before. A lot of you guys, a lot of us, we were just walking and we were not awoken to who we are, who we were. And now you guys, some of you guys you're so in touch with your higher self. You're waking up and you just, your eyes are open, right? Your third chakra, you are connected with the birds, the trees. You're really practicing, you're very close to your spirituality. Maybe you're very grounded. Maybe you guys meditate more. You're getting connected to the divine. You're getting messages, synchronicity, signs, all sequences, all those things. You are hearing spirit. Okay, so there's an ending, but there's a rebirth, there's a transitioning, there's changing, there's changes going on in this connection here. All right, so let's jump into my sacred signs and symbols. This is one of my decks on my Etsy shop. Okay, I'm gonna see what other messages we have for this connection, my twin flames out there. Again, 10% off, promo code SOUL10. Gets you 10% off of my Oracle decks as well, okay? All right, let's get some messages for my twin flames out there. What do we need to know, Spirit? Any messages here for my twin flames? Ooh, got the chocolate cake. Okay, let's get a few more cards out. Okay. All right, so we have the lamppost, the wheel. It's like the wheel of fortune. The wedding dress. Some of you guys were expecting to get married, or you were looking for a commitment with this person. We got the chocolate cake. We got the tools and the suitcase. So let's go through this. So again, we talked a little bit about abandonment, okay? And that's why the lamppost came out. So there was an abandonment here. This person neglected you. There was getting out of nowhere, this person could have left you, okay? They could have stood you up. It's like they said maybe they were coming by, and all of a sudden, this person probably had a tendency of doing that. Either they were never a timely person, or they would, I feel like, all of a sudden just not show up. They would cancel on you. They'd say, oh, I have to reschedule. But what I'm seeing for some of you guys, how the situation ended, this person abandoned the connection. I feel this person could have had abandonment issues themselves, okay? They could have been abandoned in the past, okay, as a child, by a parent, by a really close friend. They also could have been abandoned by a lover in the past, okay? So unfortunately, it's like this person was exposed to something and they did the same thing to you. So there was some kind of abandonment, neglect. We do got this beautiful energy, the wheel, okay? Fate, destiny, fortune. So there's some kind of fortune, some kind of good luck, positive energy that is coming toward you. This is your energy. This is coming your way toward the connection. So there's some kind of change that's being taken place here. All right, now we got the wedding dress. So I do feel there could have been some issues regarding this person committing. Some of you guys, you were planning your wedding in your head. You were thinking or visualizing what the next stage would be like. Some of you guys, you really were looking toward commitment. You were trying to get engaged. Some of you guys were engaged and all of a sudden they backed out. They abandoned this. I feel like you guys could even been planning, cohabitating, coming together, having a family, having children. I feel like there was a possibility of a long-standing, higher level commitment of some sort. Okay, I do feel with the wedding dress, there was definitely a promise for some of you guys, a promise that you guys would have some kind of commitment, okay, or marriage. You guys were looking forward to that. Now, we do got the suitcase. Now, we did talk about burdens here. The burdens of your person, right? Holding back, not expressing themselves. This is what I'm talking about. Your person, they're carrying baggage, right? And they will continue to carry around this baggage until they're ready to be true to themselves, ready to take that mask off, okay? So I do feel like your person right now, they're struggling. They're going, from perhaps person to person, relationship to relationship, holding on to dead weight, okay? And I do feel like some of you guys, they have a fear of being expressive, of a fear of yeah, just being themselves, okay? Now, we got the escapism energy. Your person could be trying to escape the connection. I feel like the abandonment, right, neglect, that's what happened. This happened all of a sudden. They could have just left. They could have moved to a different town. They could have changed their number. They could have blocked you. They're trying to escape. Your person was trying to escape the reality of the connection. They were trying to escape a commitment with you. Some of you guys, they were trying to escape their feelings. Now, I do feel we got the tools and we got the chocolate cupcake. So this chocolate cupcake, so something here is unexpectedly gonna happen. We got a tasty treat. We got unexpected surprise. So some of you guys, there's something that I'm getting Valentine's Day. There's something that could be coming towards you unexpectedly. A text message, an email, a little picture, you know, we send those little emojis and stuff. Something could be happening or coming towards you unexpectedly. Some of you guys are getting like, you know, the little fruit with chocolates in the mail or something from someone, okay? It doesn't have to be your person, but I'm getting something unexpectedly is happening. This card came out today and this happened to be on Valentine's Day. So tools, okay? So your person, they know they have some fixing to do. Right? They know they have a lot of work to do. We got the repair, the rebuild, the construction. So something is crumbling, something essentially has tumbled down, okay? Because something has to be rebuilt. Something has to be rebuilt on a solid structure. So some of you guys, you could have gone through a tower moment with this person, but it was essential. It was necessary for things to be rebuilt on a solid structure. So there is a lot of construction going on, okay? Mending, repairing, okay? Hammering. There's a lot of fixing that needs to happen here in this connection, and I feel it has to really do with the stability, okay? Your person perhaps wasn't stable, okay, at the time you met them. They could have been going through a lot of issues in their personal life. Some of you guys, they weren't in a career they wanted to be. They feel like they didn't have enough money. They weren't really financially secure. So I do feel some of you guys, the separation was necessary for them to get more stable, okay? But also on a mental, emotional level, okay? So let's see what else we have, and we got the wheel. All right. I'm gonna get some messages here. Any other messages for my twin flames, and we're gonna jump into tarot at the end, okay? All right, what do we need to know? Any other messages for my twin flames? Fix up my deck. I gotta make it look good. My twin flames out there. Okay, judgment, discipline. So with the judgment coming out here, there was a decision that had to be made, and this person was avoiding making it. Okay, some of you guys, you've been waiting for some kind of finality or some kind of indication that you guys were going to move to this higher level of commitment. So you guys may have been waiting for a commitment with this person, but I feel like they kept putting it off, right? The clock energy. It's like you kept waiting. When is this person going to finally commit? When is this person going to finally express themselves? Okay, there was something you were waiting for, and it never happened. It never came. Okay, instead, what happened was this person all of a sudden pulled back, right? They decide, you know what, I'm not going to do this anymore, as if they had a choice, right? All of a sudden they pulled back. Well, we all have choices, we all have free will, but I feel like you guys, this person deceived you, right? The mask here, they deceived you. You really thought you guys were moving forward. You thought this had great potential, and it did. We got the palm tree. There was something very stable about this connection. But that's why we got the runner chaser. This person ran away. right? They ran away. They didn't want to deal with it. They didn't want to think about the reality of the situation. They didn't want to move forward, and they escaped. They decided, you know what? I'm going to escape. I'm going to run away. And that's where we got the runner chaser here, right? So there's definitely a big abandonment issue here in this connection. And it says, I understand with the Judgment card, I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. So you guys are coming to understand this, right? That's your energy. You're saying to yourself, I understand that, you know what? We all have our path to take, right? We all have a divine purpose. We all have a plan that a plan that has already been programmed for us. That spirit wants for us, right? And so your soul is following that path. Some of you guys, your person was called to take a different route, and it wasn't the route with you at that time, right? There's something about time. You may have met the right person, but it was the wrong time, is what I'm seeing here. Now we got the Discipline card, okay? There is a need for your person to be more disciplined, okay? So some of you guys are dealing with someone who, again, I said selfish. There's something very selfish about your person, okay? We got the one-sided energy, self-absorbed, narcissistic for some of you guys. And I feel like your person is learning that some of you guys, they were the only child. I'm getting someone was the only child. They took you for granted. I'm getting someone was very spoiled in your love. Like, it's like you would give, and this person would take. All right, I'm getting an energy of someone who's the only child or was treated as if they were the only child. I'm getting the golden child. You see the golden mirror? They were like the golden child in their family, and they expected to be treated a certain way. And now your person is learning to be more disciplined. There's some kind of discipline here. Your person may be going through some kind of disciplinary acts, or they're learning how to, I'm getting someone is in the army, it's military. I'm getting pulling in from something from the military. But what I'm seeing is that, yeah, you guys are also learning to be disciplined, right? This is the energy I feel mutually. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. So you guys are being more disciplined about what you need to do right now. You're focusing on your stability, how you want to move forward. Some of you guys are very spiritual. You're connected, right? You are focusing on maybe your business. You're starting something new. There's something that you're passionate about, okay? And you're learning to be more disciplined with that. All right, let's see. What else do we have? Okay, we have health. So some of you guys, this person or you could be going through some health issues, okay? Or maybe the connection, the relationship has really taken a toll on your health. Okay, I'm getting more emotionally and physically. There was some imbalances. You guys may have poured everything into this person that it compromised your health. Okay, you were not happy. Some of you guys, you went through some kind of deep, dark depression because of this connection, because of the abandonment that this person put you through. Okay, and what I'm seeing is that you guys went through a difficult time. You went through a difficult time, and I feel like your health was definitely not a priority. Some of you guys, you stopped eating, you stopped reaching out to friends, okay? You stopped doing things that you loved before because of this connection. So there is a need for balance, right? And I feel like you guys gave too much to this person, to this situation, and when this person pulled back, your whole life crumbled. It did. And it says, I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul, okay? So you guys are making sure that you're taking care of your health, okay? You're putting yourself first, all right? Not this connection, yourself first. And if you love yourself, you will love, if you love yourself, you will truly be sure to take care of yourself, okay? So we have the doubt and we have the empathy. Okay, so I put your person definitely had a lot of doubts about their abilities to commit, to love you. That could have been the reason why this never really happened, never really moved forward. Okay, there were some doubts here, doubts about their ability to just move forward in a committed partnership with you. Okay, your person, it could be suffering. I'm getting like a King of Pentacles in reverse energy, and I'm gonna get the tarot up in a little bit. But what I'm seeing is that, you know, typically this is someone who feels they're not good enough. They could be low self-esteem. Okay, they could be someone you're dealing with who's very hard on themselves. That's what I'm saying. They expect a lot from themselves, so they had a lot of doubt about their abilities, some kind of fears here. And we also have the empathy card. Your person could be learning to empathize. I feel like some of you guys are dealing with someone who's very cold natured or detached, and you could have been the more loving person. You could have been more vulnerable and very empathize with people, in touch with your feelings and emotions and sharing, and this person didn't. Okay, they weren't able to empathize. There's something here about empathy that they're learning, okay, as a result of this connection. All right, let's see. Let's get the tarot. What do we need to know, please? Oops. Clear messages here for my twins. If this resonates, like, share, comment, and subscribe, please. Thank you. Okay. All right, so we do got the Three of Cups and the Queen of Swords in reverse. So yeah, some of you guys, they stopped talking to you and went cold on you, went silent because of a third party. Some of you guys, it could have been friends, could have been family, it could have been a lover, okay? I feel like your person, I'm getting that Queen of Swords in reverse. Some of you guys, there could have been a fight, there could have been arguing between you guys. But I just feel all of a sudden your person, they distance themselves from you, and you never got the clarity. You never got the answers here. Okay? Yeah, you never got the answers as to what really happened, why this person just stopped talking, why they stopped communicating. But there's some kind of silence here or withholding of information. Some of you guys, this person lied to you. Yeah, they lied to you regarding their dealings with someone else. And you may have known, you caught them in a lie. For some of you guys, you knew that there was another person or someone involved. Others of you guys, your person just wanted to date. They just wanted to be casual friends. They didn't want commitment. Okay, you guys were moving toward this connection. I feel like something could have happened very fast. You guys hit it off really fast, and something was really moving in the right direction. And all of a sudden, your person put the brakes on it, right? Got the coffin energy. They put an end to the situation here. And what I'm seeing is because they wanted to just be casual. They just wanted to be friends. They wanted to just be liberated. They didn't want to be bogged down. They didn't want to have to be accountable to anyone. So I do feel some of you guys, your person escaped this connection because they just wanted to keep their options open with the Three of Cups here. All right, let's see. Yeah, we got the Nine of Pentacles. So this is the energy of being independent, single, working on self, right? We got the palm tree. So both of you guys, during the separation, you're really forwarding yourself. You're building your own empire, okay? You guys are really enjoying, some of you guys are really enjoying the sense of freedom, okay? Being alone, the singlehood, what it... all the good things that come with it, okay? But you guys are, I'm getting growing. Your soul is growing, but you're also growing yourself. And I'm getting something financially, something could be happening, okay? Something could be opening, doors are opening financially for you guys, where you're more stable, you're more secure. And you don't have to rely on people, especially if you guys were in a codependent relationship with this person, Okay, I'm getting that you guys are no longer, you're freeing yourself. Okay, you're not restricted to this person or anybody because now you have your own. So that's a beautiful energy. Okay, yeah, so look at that. Let's take them all. We got the Six of Pentacles here. We got the Hermit in reverse, Virgo energy, Ace of Pentacles, and the Moon. So what I'm seeing is that, yeah, there was some serious imbalances, right? The Six of Pentacles, a lack of reciprocity. You gave this person, gave very little in return. And I do feel now you guys are coming to terms with that. You didn't see it when you were with this person because you were blinded. Some of you guys, you just didn't see things. Right? You didn't see how things truly existed because you could have been so madly in love with this person. They were delusions, right? They were things that were just, you were just not aware, right? And I feel with the Hermit, Virgo energy, you guys are now in the energy, you're going within. You found some answers. You are doing things that's more in balance with yourself. You're doing things that puts yourself first, okay? There's, things are more more in equilibrium, okay? And you're more in alignment with yourself, with your higher self and your purpose. So I do feel like, yeah, there was some imbalances with regard to this person's investment in you. I feel like they could have, it's like things that you did for this person, they wouldn't do in return. Some of you guys, you planned like a big party for this person. You went above and beyond for their birthdays and holidays and Valentine's Day in particular, right? And like this person didn't even do that. Okay, some of you guys, they were just a gift giver, but when they gave to you on an emotional level, you were robbed of happiness. They didn't give you the same love that you desired. I'm getting, yeah, this person could have been a gift giver. They could have gave like, you know, gifts, chocolate cake here. They could have gave you, you know, something tangible. But I feel like when it came to this person giving on the emotional level, the expressing feelings and being affectionate or something more than just, you know, a hug and all that stuff, this person wasn't able to give you in that way, okay? So you guys, you were suffering. You know you actually needed more, but you didn't see that in the moment when you're with this person. Now we do got the Moon in reverse, okay? Cancer, Pisces, also could be Scorpio, but I do feel like there was a period of time where there was a lot of emotions here you were going through. Okay, there was also some secrets here of your person, and that could have sparked a very emotional time for you. Some of you guys, you found out things this person hid from you, and some of you guys are really trying to find out information, and that could have made you very anxious. Okay, but the Moon is telling me something here is coming out. There is something that's no longer being hidden, all right? And this Ace of Pentacles, some of you guys, you found out this person was in another commitment, or you could have been aware that this person was not going to give you the commitment that you needed. That's what I'm feeling. For some of you guys, you expected a commitment. This person never gave it to you, but it's like you had high anticipation that it would happen and it never came. Okay, there was some kind of deception around a commitment here, is what I'm seeing. But ultimately, there's something that is coming out. There's illumination. Okay, you guys are not going to be left in the dark, or there's nothing hidden at this point anymore. You guys are finding the answers, right? With the Hermit in reverse here, something is coming out. So that is what I have for you guys. Let me get some last messages from the Moonology Oracle deck. This is one of my longer readings. Wow. Okay. Surrender to the divine. Surrender. So Spirit is telling you have to just let go. Let go of control issues. Surrender. Both of you guys are surrendering, right? Both of you guys are or being challenged to surrender. Your person's being challenged to surrender to the connection. Just be yourself. Be true to who you are. If you have feelings, express them. You guys are surrendering because you're just, you know what, you're saying, you know what, it's not going to happen tomorrow. It may not happen next week. I'm just going to let go of control issues. I'm not going to think about it. I'm going to do what I need to do and work toward bettering myself, okay? Let's get 2 more. Step out of your comfort zone, okay? So you guys are being called to step out of your comfort zone, do something that you wouldn't ordinarily do. Chase your dreams, okay? Start that business. Start a YouTube channel, whatever. Step out of your comfort zone, okay? Your person is also being told to step out of their comfort zone, right? If they want to speak, don't be silent. Don't hold your tongue. Don't sit behind, you know, a wall here, okay? Take your mask off. Step out of your comfort zone. Speak your mind, okay? And we have, what do you need to release, okay? So some of you guys, what is it that you need to release? Fear, doubts, hurt, disappointment. Your person, what do they need to release? A karmic, okay? Jealousy. Something from the past, like it could just be baggage, right? So it's calling you to release whatever you need to release, okay? All right, so that's what I have for my twin flames out there. I hope this resonates for you. I'm sending you my love and blessings. Happy Valentine's Day again. I hope you enjoyed this. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Take care and stay safe.